a first year English literature student at Durham University from Van Mildert College, and I'm making this video to tell you a little bit about student life at Durham. So this year has been my first year at Durham, and so things like Freshers' Fair are pretty clear in my memory because it was only in October. So I just remember going to Freshers' Fair and seeing a whole bunch of new societies, loads of things that I signed up for that maybe I shouldn't have done because I've never played frisbee or I'm never very good at volleyball or anything like that. But I just kind of tried to sign up for everything so that I could give it all a go. And then afterwards I kind of narrowed it down a bit when I realised I actually had a degree to do as well. So in terms of my societies at Van Mildert, I do yoga society. So that's like a free yoga class every Saturday or Sunday depending on the day, which is student led. And we all just go to the Turner room and have an hour of just doing yoga, which is really nice and chill if I can make it. Sometimes I'm too busy, but I try and get there because it's a nice way to wind down the week. And then on top of that, I've also joined recently Van Mildert Dance Society. So I used to dance, I did a BTEC in it in year 11, and I've kind of given it up since then when I did my A-levels, but I've definitely got back into it this year. And that's been a really great way to make friends, dancing with people, going to rehearsals, the whole camaraderie of the shows. I would definitely still recommend that you sign up for literally as many things as you can during Freshers' Fair and just try them all to see what your new kind of thing is at Durham, because you never really know, and that's one of the great things about the collegiate system is you can give everything a try in a really friendly environment. So on top of my societies in first year, I also decided to join Ballcom. So you had to go through an interview and application process and pick a role, and after I got allocated I got assistant head of decks. So all of the balls at our college are student led and we get a budget, we have meetings every week, and I got assistant head of decks. So I got to work with the head of decks and we planned all the decorations, we helped to put them up, we get to hire an external decorator. It was a really great way to get involved in something that as a student you never expect to be involved in. It gives you just that little bit, like an extra level of independence and trust, and when it all comes together and you see the ball, it's the best feeling ever. So as if Ballcom and my societies weren't enough, I also do quite a lot of sports at Durham. So I trialled for sailing for Team Durham because I've been sailing throughout secondary school, and I got onto the 4th team for that. So we've been to competitions, we have S&C every Tuesday night at the sports centre, and we train at least 2 times a week. So that's been really exciting and I've made a lot of new friends through that. And then also I joined college netball. So I'm not as good at netball, but it was just kind of a bit of fun. So I do it with all my friends at college, meet new people from my college in 2nd and 3rd year who I might not have met otherwise. We have team socials and go to each other's houses for meals and things like that. So even if you're not sporty, like college sport isn't that competitive if you join a lower team. So definitely get involved even if it's just for the social aspect. The last thing that I got involved in is when I went to university, I was determined to get a job. I wanted to be able to kind of fund myself, have that little bit of extra pocket money, and I applied everywhere and couldn't find one. And eventually I went through the interview process for this job and I got a role as Durham Student Ambassador and an ECOP mentor. So going into schools around the country, mentoring students from year 9 to year 11, doing open days and things like that, and that's been a godsend. It's a little bit of extra money, it looked great on my CV, and it's all other students doing it. So again, I've just met a load of new people from other colleges. I've had a really exciting time. I don't have a lot of time left after all these, to be honest. I recognise that every student might not be as over enthusiastic as me and want to get involved in so many things, so I thought I'd talk about what I do if I actually do have any spare time. Like I promise I actually do a degree as well, but sometimes I might have like an afternoon off or an hour to kill. So there's loads of things to do in Durham, like I go for walks by the river. Me and my friend have done a baking competition at our college, which we won. The Christmas market at Durham is really pretty, so definitely recommend going to that. And then also going to see your friends at other universities. So my friend she goes to study in St Andrews, so I went up to visit her for a weekend, and I've been to Edinburgh for a few days. So even just going around the local areas, especially Newcastle, you can get to Newcastle for a day, it's like £5 on the train. Extra culture, what can I say? Last one, if it's dinner or date night in Durham, definitely try Spags. It's on the main street, it's really cheap, it's really great for student meals, it's like an Italian place, and everyone I know absolutely loves it. I've literally just only realised how chaotic my life actually is back in Durham with how many societies and things I do. But that's the kind of student lifestyle that I love. Like, I'm so bored in lockdown now with nothing to do. But what I just really wanted to express is like the variety that there is on offer in Durham. Like, there are so many things that you can do to enhance your student life, to make your CV look better. Don't ever run out of options. On a serious note though, student life can have a lot of benefits and it gives you experience for life. I've learned so much in the past year, even just simple things like keeping a diary with me, writing everything down. I know that sounds like a really stupid skill, but I do not forget things anymore. My job as well, like having to plan my own transport, sort out my wages, keeping spreadsheets, expenses, keeping receipts, meeting people, talking to people, mentoring people. These have been things that I never thought I could do, but from 1 year at university, I'm already there. So I cannot wait to see what the next year is going to bring. In summary, student life can be really scary, but it can also be really exciting, really chaotic, and give you skills for life. There's something out there for everyone, and this is mainly what I wanted to express in the video. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.